Alrighty, we are back. Currently enjoying the LVUI dance. Shows your character while you're AFK. Just taking care of some background things really quick. We had a message request from Parengtha that who I GM over in real life and also play under, depending on the campaign that we're doing. And he asked me if there are any old school modules that I would like to play under as he populates his new world. Um, yeah. I think it would be cool to have against the reptile gods. Um, um, there's something about the slave masters. Um, Scourge of the Slave Lords. I've heard that's a pretty good one. Uh, I think there's something called Slave Pits of the Undercity, which sounded interesting. There are my knowledge of the my actual knowledge of old modules isn't that great. I honestly, even though we tried it once, I don't think we ever really got to it. Um, I would like to play um, the barrier key or the barrier peaks. Like I know we kind of fizzled out, but maybe putting that content somewhere in the world for us to discover instead of I don't know, trying to make it our main quest to get to. Right? Because I feel like that's one of those like campy, silly things that you want to tuck away in the corner of your world, and but you don't want to become like a main like selling point of your world. Slave Pits of the Undercity conversion guide for characters level 4 to 7. Uh, number A1. A 12 plus hour adventure for 4th to 7 levels. Huh. Let me just throw this link at you real quick on Facebook. Super fast. Hopefully that works. Let me know if it doesn't. It looks cool. It sounds cool. Um, I know this isn't super old school since it was a 3.5 adventure, I think, but the Red Hand of Doom sounds like an absolute blast to be in, but might not be a good adventure to do until I until the people playing learn that you need to run away sometimes.
What now?
Oh, whoops, let me
Our
read that out.
time will come.
Let's see, Coleman Farthing's voice. Og, get back. Oh, you're not Scourge, are you? Thank the Banshee Queen that you're here. I've greatly underestimated how bad it's gotten up here. The strongest point in the mills is the Agamond family crypt. With necromancy, Captain Dargol has raised the ancestors of the Agamonds and plans to use them against us. This cannot pass, and you must stop it. Travel to the Agamond family crypt and defeat the raised Agamond ancestors. And I get some legs. Some
Remember,
new pants.
patience.
Right? Are those the first pants? Those will be the first pants we've gotten. Okay, so here's our new belt. New looking belt versus old belt.
I can't
Oh,
use
whoops.
that yet.
And new gloves that are such a minor color change, their palette swap, that I can barely tell. Ooh, we've got some black banshees up here. Wailing ancestors. Let's get a close up on this one. Ooh, black, red, and silver. That's a nice. That's a nice color palette. Did I take all of the available quests? I did. Okay. Never mind. Now that we have life tap, I'm pretty much an infinite mana well. Come level 13, so in one more level, I will have Drained Soul. Excuse me. Drained Soul, which heals me for the damage I drain. So at that point, I'll begin to be able to solo even more ridiculousness than I can now. No. That guy is not on my list to kill. And he's not a rare, so I do not care. There's a lot more. Ooh. Dark Eye Bonecaster. For some reason, I've always liked the idea that skeleton. Or, like the idea of skeleton mages. Maybe I spent too much time playing Diablo 2. And EverQuest has a fair amount of skeletons that can do mage-like abilities. Different boned skeletons. Ice bones, dry bones. Okay, ready to turn back in. It's a level 2 Lost Lordaeron. Alright, let's see real quick. Link came through. Missed the module after you mentioned the Slave Lords. True. The group of modules that I have that has the Slave Lords also has A0, which is characters 1 to 3. That would be cool. Because the the conversion module I linked to you is A1. So I wonder if A0 could spring straight into A1. Continue the struggle as we all do, and one day the Forsaken will have dominion over Azeroth that they are owed. Hey.
Goodbye.
And the add-on bugged. Oh well. We have new pants for the first time. Check it out, guys. New pants. Pretty cool looking pants, honestly.
Hello.
I wish I could turn on the Chinese undead, though, so I could have elbows and knees. I hope you're well, all things considered. Sit for a spell and hear my tale. It's a tragedy, of course, but one I hope will end in revenge. The mill's overrun. The Scourge are trying to form a base here at the Agamemnon Mills. If they do, then they can stage further attacks within Tirisfal. The orders have been given. The Scourge and the mills must be destroyed. Collect notched ribs from Rattle Cage and cracked skull soldiers and blackened skulls from Dark Eye Bone Casters.
Beware the living.
Okay. Okay, death in the family? Or deaths in the family? The Agamemnon family was the most prosperous family in Tirisfal Glades. I used to work for their mills before the plague. When the Scourge first came, the Agamemnons fortified their home and convinced those in their employ to remain and help them defend. We were fools, but at least we were loyal fools. The Agamemnons, in their pride, doomed us to one death, and now they are minions of the Scourge. Serve the Forsaken by defeating the Agamemnons who fell to the plague. Serve me by bringing thee their remains. And for doing that, we get a staff that's honestly not that cool. One more stamina than our wand gives us, more damage, but we're a spellcaster, and one less intellect.
Our time will come.
And considering that as an affliction warlock, I kinda don't care about stamina. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the wand that gives me more intellect. Here's our first Dark Eye Bonecaster. One blackened skull down. Strike of the Scourge. Huh. That's a bit of a ways down. That must be out on the lake, maybe? Is that what's straight out from here? No. I wonder what that is out there. Wait. Okay, no. I thought I saw feet from underneath that house. Thought we were about to get a Wizard of Oz reference. And hopefully, if they haven't moved any of the named um, Agamemnon ancestors, we can find one of them in here. Certainly can find a bonecaster there. Yep, Nissa is here. Okay. Hello, Nissa. Prepare to die. My imp isn't even trying to help me. Way to go. We have her ectoplasm. Slip out here. There's Devlin. See if I can pull him without getting anything else. Oh, we got pulls from behind. There we go. Let's, can I eat one of them? I can eat them. It's an undead eats undead world out here. Only the most undead survive. Okay. So A1 to A4 were all meat grinders? Is that what I'm gleaming? Okay. There's a little Lordaeron. What's up, Lost Lordaeron? Let me get you before... Yeah. You were just green. Shit. That thing hurts. My fawn is starting to get pretty hurt. Let's move it down. Give the fell bats and the waveling a chance. Huh. Here's Thurman. Ooh, and Gregor is... Ooh, tormented spirit. Let's kill that rare. Ooh, yeah. Imbued Disciples Bracers. Cloth +2 stamina. And I haven't collected this appearance. Somehow I was able to pull Gregor through an object, but whatever. It's almost like I'm back in EverQuest sometimes. I can tell you this, if I was in EverQuest, I would be getting swarmed by like all of these things though, because the aggro radius is much larger in that game. Yeah, that might be something to look into. Um, could set up an interesting world. I still love Hamlet though. Hamlet is one of my favorite starting places. It's just such a nice little town. Our battles with the Scourge wage on. Do your part and throw those cursed, mindless undead back into the Plague Lands. Your efforts are appreciated. I will not thank you for doing what is necessary, but I will remember your name. Do you have the remains of the Agamans? Are those cursed beasts finally destroyed? Revenge has a sweet taste, don't you think? When you destroyed the Agamans, did you catch any hint of free will within them? I hope so. I hope they knew fear before they were smashed into oblivion. It is a foolish hope, I know, but it is a hope I foster nonetheless. I have destroyed the remains you've given me, Turbrumble. That is, all remains except for these. Devlin Agamand was weak and sharp-tongued in life, and was among the first to succumb to the plague. He existed as a slave of the Scourge for a long time, longer than most. As such, he may possess knowledge that would be of valuable to us. Bring his remains to Magistrate Severin and tell him what I've told you. He'll know what to do. Hmm. Well, let's do some quick disenchanting. Ooh, sweet. I now have the stuff to make a runed copper rod. I just have to find a normal copper rod first. Let's just hearth back.
better be good.
The fetor of Scourge hangs about you, Turbrumble. What is it you seek? Devlin Agamond? Is that him you carry in your sack there? Ha! Yes, I know what Coleman wants to try, and I want to try it too. I hope you're prepared. While the frozen throne lies dormant, the grasp that the Lich King once held over the Scourge grows ever weaker. His grip on a weakling like Devlin Agamond should be weak enough that we can remove it entirely. Speak with Shadow Priestess Malia in the manor on the east side of town. She will assist you in the procedure. And I can get a new shirt. And then I will actually have all of the clothes required to look like I am coordinated.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to Malia.
What would you ask of death?
Are you ready to begin the procedure? I am
Embrace
ready.
the shadow.
Very well. Follow me. Now it is time for us to begin. Oh, she has a sick staff. That's cool. It's like a little demon burning. Devlin Agamond, listen to my voice. Your mortal remains have been gathered here in this place where you spent your childhood. Resist the Lich King's will, Devlin. Come to us. What's going on here? Wait, am I home? New people, what are you doing here? Why are you in my house? Mother, father, Thurman, where are you? Come help me. No, I remember. My family is dead, and so am I. And my soul belongs to the Scourge. Die, you wretches! And they really don't give you a lot of time to read that stuff out.
What will you require? Beware.
Okay, she has nothing to say to us. Oh. Inkwin and the Dragon Hunt. As the politics and rivalries of the 7 human nations waxed and waned, the line of guardians kept its constant vigil against chaos. There were many guardians over the years, but only one ever held the magical powers of Tirisfal at any given time. One of the last guardians of the age distinguished herself as a mighty warrior against the shadow. Aegwyn, a fiery human girl, won the approbation of the Order and was given the mantle of guardianship. Aegwyn vigorously worked to hunt down and eradicate demons wherever she found them, but she often questioned the authority of the male-dominated Council of Tirisfal. Is this some SJW crap that they, cooked up? She believed that the ancient elves and the elderly men who presided over the council were too rigid in their thinking and not far-sighted enough to put a decisive end to the conflict against chaos. Impatient with lengthy discussion and debate, she yearned to prove herself worthy to her peers and superiors, and as a result frequently chose valor over wisdom in crucial situations. As her mastery over the cosmic power of Tirisfal grew, Aegwyn became aware of a number of powerful demons that stalked the icy northern continent of Northrend. Traveling to the distant north, Aegwyn tracked the demons into the mountains. There, she found that the demons were hunting one of the last surviving dragon flights and draining the ancient creatures of their innate magic. The mighty dragons who had fled from the ever-advancing march of mortal societies found themselves too evenly matched against the dark magics of the Legion. Aegwin confronted the demons, and with help from the noble dragons eradicated them. Yet, as the last demon was banished from the mortal world, a great storm erupted through the north. An enormous dark visage appeared in the sky above Northrend. Sargeras, the Demon King and Lord of the Burning Legion, appeared before Aegwin and bristled with hellish energy. He informed the young guardian that the time of Tearsfall was about to come to an end, and that the world would soon bow before the onslaught of the Legion. The proud Aegwin, believing herself to be a match for the menacing god, unleashed her powers against Sargeras' avatar. With disconcerting ease, Aegwin battered the Demon Lord with her powers and succeeded in killing his physical shell. Fearing that Sargeras' spirit would linger on, Aegwin locked the ruined husk of his body within one of the ancient halls of Kalimdor that had been blasted to the bottom of the sea when the Well of Eternity collapsed. Aegwin would never know that she had done exactly as Sargeras had planned. She had inadvertently sealed the fate of the mortal world, for Sargeras, at the time of his corporeal death, had transferred his spirit into Aegwin's weakened body. Unbeknownst to the young guardian, Sargeras would remain cloaked within the darkest recesses of her soul for many long years. That's kind of metal. That's kind of really metal. Also, doing that voice for too long hurts. Ah, how unfortunate. Perhaps the Scourge's dominion over Devlin's mind remained too strong. Or perhaps our methods are simply not strong enough. It's also possible that Devlin was too simple-minded to comprehend what we were asking him. New shirt. You've done much for us here, Turbrumble, but women of your caliber are needed elsewhere. To the east lies the Bulwark, a fortified barricade against the ravages of the Plague Lands. The Bulwark protects us from Scourge invasions, and has allowed us enough sanctity to build up our forces here in Tearsfall Glades. Go, speak with High Executor Darrington. He is an ally and will doubtless appreciate whatever aid you can give him.
Trust no one.
I wonder if I can fly over to him. Probably not. Also, there's a quest up there that I don't have done. That's odd. Okay. We are coming up on hour number 2 for the night. So what I think I'm going to do is go up to the Haunted Mills available quest. Try or look at what it is. And if it's something that can be done fairly easily or quickly, I'll go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to get up there and then we'll end the stream for the night.
What would you ask of death? Beware the living.
Notched short sword of strength. That is a good melee weapon, but I'm gonna disenchant it. Nice of enemies to start dropping magical gear, though. No! The imp died. Rupid, no. Your sacrifice will always be remembered. Or I can just summon you back. Okay. So it's not from him. It's something over here that gives the quest. Maybe it's down here? Sounds like somebody is down here. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine now. I don't know what you guys were worried about. No, I lagged out there. Crap. Can't eat for 2 more minutes. Okay. Okay. That's not good. Captain Dargle. The Haunted Mills. Let me look this up real quick. Haunted Mills. It says it's from Coleman. Let's go try talking to him. That's really weird that he wouldn't show a available quest. Like, I can't even talk to him. Let's camp and find out. Because I have a feeling this might be like the end of the, end of the quest line up here. Which I would love to experience. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a train. And one hit point is the last hit point is the most important hit point. That's definitely true.
Speak
No.
quickly.
What the heck? Oh well, I guess this quest is bugged. Oh. Oh, I have to go down there and kill Dargle. Okay. Well, that's a little bit of warning would have been nice. Like, I know that there's this nice juicy crypt that was talked about, but no one ever sent me down there to get his skull. But of course, no, it's the actual item of his skull that gives you the quest. That's interesting, to say the least. Let's see, can I slip by? Yeah, I can. Okay. Let's melt Dargle's face off. Take a skull. He's got some hit points on him. We're up to 6 on our agony, which seems to be the maximum right now. Yep, there we go. The Haunted Mills. You sense a malign presence coming from within the skull of the beast. Coleman Farthing may be interested in seeing this. Yep. Let's kill our way out just for good measure. So this should also level us up to level 13, I believe. Which grants us Drain Soul. And that's when options really open up for us, just an extra step further. Oh, hi there. Didn't see... Oh, crap, there's 2 of them here. I think I need to take a bite of zombie haunch after this fight. Yes. Eat. Eat of the zombie. Zombies. They're just walking jerky, right? Ooh. Also, did I just see someone kill something in Invis? I did. There is a rogue there. Buccaneer's Cord of the Wolf. A cloth item. Let's just look at this. A cloth item. So the only people that will use this item are spellcasters. That comes with agility, which is a like damage dealer, like critical, like physical critical strike skill or attribute, and versatility, which versatility and reduces the amount of damage you take and increases the damage you do. So that's a tank stat. And it's so little versatility on this. It gives me effectively 0%. Wow. That is the most helpful cloth item ever. The only thing that would trump it is strength. Strength and like block rating, but block rating's not a thing anymore, so I don't know. Expertise, maybe? Well, what do we have here? Is this Dargo? He was vicious even in life, with a temper that bit deep and a blade that bit deeper. And death has not done him any favors, though it suits his personality. Coleman holds the skull up and peers into the empty eye sockets. Yes, this was certainly Dargol. I can sense his malice, even from the remains you fetched. You have my thanks. Yeah, now we're level 13. Oh no. So once we hit level 13, our Shadow Bolt spell turned into Drain Soul. So we no longer have Shadow Bolt. That sucks. I liked Shadow Bolt. It's a classic spell. Let me see. 6 minutes remaining on the Hearthstone. We can run there, and this will give me a chance to show off how this spell works. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull... I don't know. 3 things. And now, Drain Soul. If you watch my health, even though I'm getting hit there, I just start draining it back. So I basically have the ability, essentially what that gives me is the ability to face tank anything that I come across. As long as it doesn't deal massive amounts of damage or locks me out of a spell school or stuns me for too long. So yeah, Warlocks, they have really good survivability once they get rolling. It's just the getting rolling part that's hard. What is that? A rabbit. Let's see. Ooh! A blue rabbit. Please no crits. Please no crits. There we go. Let's capture a rabbit. Yeah. Instead of Pokeballs in World of Warcraft, you have boxes, little crates. Ooh,
And you are.
Jamie Nor. That is a very pretty dress that she has on. And she has my favorite undead hair. And a little black rose. That would be a cool outfit to recreate. I think I might actually have the dress from an event. Let's see. No, I don't have that dress specifically. That would be like a black version of the elegant dress. We got the festive black pantsuit though. Let's see if there's even a version you can get. No, not the pilgrim's attire. I don't think it's possible to get that robe pattern on a player. That that kind of sucks. That sucks big time. We're almost to the end. Silver thread. Witch doctor. Nope. No, you can't get that look as a player. Okay.
What do you
Well,
require?
thank you for joining me, and uh, I hope to do this again later this week. Hopefully on Thursday. Um, Most likely not Friday, but hopefully on Thursday. Thank you all for joining me, and you have a great night.